stuff over to Brent's little hovel, hole in the wall, and we're going to work on both of the magical mods. That's sort of our plan. I actually kind of hope to, at some point, fix that tainted biome, but I think it's pretty awesome that it's over there. Our place is really not all that exciting at this point, but we got some resources going. We got some cactus, we got some sugar, we've got a little farm here. It's a manual farm at this point, but we'll automate that shortly. Over here, we've got our chicken nuggets. Some bacon got in there, I'm not sure how. We of course got our steaks, and over here is a mix of bacon and of course wool for clothing. And so, you know, we've got a little bit of a farm going on here, and it's good. We got some of the basics. This is going to be temporary for us. I think we'll find a place at some point where we can build something cool, but for right now this is good. We've, you know, just done some resource gathering. I think Brent put this in here. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a little trapdoor so that at night, basically if you open up the trapdoor, mobs that try to come through your door basically fall and die on the punji stick there, so it's pretty neat. I put up a little tool rack, got some tools there, ready for use. Just a mix of chests here. We really need to fix our inventory. As you can see, Brent has actually started on some Ars Magica stuff. He built a crafting altar, and he's found some water, so he's started on that. I'm going to do some Ars Magica, but I'm actually going to start with Thaumcraft. I think I'm not quite ready to start with Thaumcraft. I built a coke furnace just because, you know, why not turn your coal into something better, and you can also use the creosote for energy too. So, you know, we'll end up using all that stuff at some point, I'm sure. But right now, we're not doubling our ores at this point, and, you know, Brent's going all willy-nilly and, you know, smelting stuff, and look at all this stuff he's smelted without doubling. Crazy, right? So we need a method to double our ores. And to do it without any sort of power, I'm going to build the smeltery first. I think we will build a pulverizer at some point, just because we might need some of the, you know, mixed ores like Invar and Electrum, although I might be able to make those in the smeltery, and I'm going to try. We'll see if that actually happens. But so to build a smeltery, basically I first need to build, you know, the first basic books, or the basic things, the pattern, the stencil table. This will get me the next books. I'm going to upgrade to the tool forge, of course. It's going to cost a lot of iron, so he had to smelt it so that we can, you know, make this. But once we have the smeltery up and running, we're going to be able to make some cool stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to bore you with the crafting of all this. Once I have all the blocks together to put the smeltery together, I'll come back and I'll show you where I'm going to put the smeltery and what we're going to do with it. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I think I have enough to put together the smeltery how I want it. I'm just going to put it out front here. I might put a fence around it, just so that we can actually access it at night, but I guess we'll see. Alright, that'll work. I'm actually going to put the controller and the tank. Put the controller there. The tank I'm going to put on this side, and then out front here I'm actually going to put the two drains that I have for now. I didn't make any of the glass ones. I actually don't have a lot of sand, and I didn't really want to go collect more sand. Oops. And I think I got enough. Awesome. I think that's good enough. I guess we'll see. I need lava now. Basically, to complete this, I need lava. Put a casting table down here. The casting basin down there, and yeah, we're ready to go. I basically just need to get some lava. I have a bunch of that downstairs, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with the lava. So what I want to make, it's called a portable tank. Not a creative. Portable tank. It's just one copper ingot surrounded by glass. I think I have enough glass. I do not have enough glass. I'll be back in a second. once I get the materials together to make a portable tank and a bucket, which I think we've got a bucket, I'm good. And I'm going to fill it up with lava and we'll be ready to go. And I need one other thing to make this work completely, so I'll be back with all the materials for that. Okay, so now I'm ready to build the portable tank. I also need fluid ducts, as you can see. I'm going to shift click, yay! I'm just going to, I don't need that many right now, so I'm just going to get 6. And I need the portable tank. Portable tank. Here, this is copper. Grab one. And I am set now. So what I need to do is I need to fill this up with lava. I'm going to need this, and I'm definitely going to need my wrench, and I need the bucket, which is already down there. Okay, so we've got some lava downstairs here. So what a portable tank does, actually I'll show you, is it will hold 8 buckets worth. That's what 8,000 millibuckets means. 1,000 millibuckets is 1 bucket worth of liquid. And what you can do with it is, when I come down here, I can scoop in lava into it. I think the lava's down here, yeah. Got a couple of pools of lava down here, which is perfect for this. So what you do is you plop down the tank beside it, and you just bucket in the lava. Simple as that. It's not a lot of lava here, but this will do for a start for our smeltery. 8 buckets should go a long way, and if we need another bucket of lava for something, we got it right there. As you can see, I can't put any more in there, so I'm just going to throw it back in there. And the way that you pick this up is you take a wrench, any wrench from any of the mods in the Direwolf pack I believe will work, and you just shift right click it and it'll pop it up and you can carry it upstairs. Easy peasy. Alright, so now that I have my lava, what I want to do is I want to come up here, I'm going to go to my smeltery and hope that it's still daylight. If not, I'll just wait till daylight. It's not daylight. Alright, I'm going to be back in a second once it's day, and I'll finish making my smeltery. Alright. Okay, now to get this set up properly, I need to attach, not there, I need to attach a fluid duct, and then place my portable tank on top. Or I could put it on top properly. Okay. Now to get this to work properly, what I need to do is hit it with a wrench, and it's going to fill up the searing tank. And now this is not working, so I must have constructed this incorrectly somehow. I'll be back in a second once I fix my mistake. Okay, I just sort of switched up the controller and put it on basically the same side as the seared lava tank, and basically it started working. So now my smeltery is ready to accept materials, and of course it's now getting night again. But what I want to do is I want to make aluminum brass so that I can start making some tools. And yeah, so to make aluminum brass I need 3 aluminum for every copper. So I'm just going to throw in the ores. The ores will automatically double in the smeltery. So for every 3 aluminum I need to put in 1 copper. Oops. 3, and I'll put in 3 coppers. And that should probably get me enough aluminum brass to make what I want to make. I'm going to make a bunch of casts. I'm going to put the part builder beside this. And yeah, we'll be ready to go. And as you can see, people are already complaining about it being on hard. But you know what? It's Minecraft, man. This isn't My Little Pony. So, anyway, they're going to complain. Currently, there's probably 6 people on the server. Hopefully there'll be more hopefully there'll be a little more in a little while. I'm hoping more people will join. It'll be fun and bring some life to the server. It's been pretty cool so far. Haven't really done all that much, but anyway, once day comes around or I can get these guys to sleep, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to make the casts that I want to make. I've already made all of the stone tools that I need to make casts of. So basically I'll just go out there, make the cast, and then I'll be ready to make tools out of any metal. Alright, so as you can see, I have 24 ingots of molten aluminum brass. I used up some of the lava, but there's still some in there. I'll probably pop that off and go top it off at some point. But what I want to do here is I actually want to make casts of all these different items so that I can start making some cool tools. And this is really sort of how you can get started with Tinker's Construct. You can make tools not using this, but you can't use any of the metals to make tools. So you need the smeltery to make any sort of metal tools. Right. Axe head. Alright, I'm going to be back in a minute once I make all these casts, and then I'm going to decide what I want to make a tool out of. And the one cast that you don't want to forget to make is the ingot cast. Because now, once you have an ingot cast, let me pop it down, you can basically drain out any metals that are left over. I have 8. So it takes 9 to fill up a casting basin, so to get the rest of the molten aluminum out, I'm going to have to basically make 9 ingots of it. But I can save it for later in case I lose some of my casts, or if there's some other casts of stuff that I want to make. So I'll be back in a second once I get all this aluminum out and I decide on what metals I want to throw in. Early on, it's probably either just going to be bronze or maybe just iron. I guess we'll see. I'll be back in a minute. So as you can see, I have 36 ingots of molten iron in here and 12 ingots of molten bronze, and I think I've decided I'm going to make my tools out of bronze. I think that's what I'm going to do. I definitely want to make a pick. So to make a pick, just a plain pick, I need a tool binding, a pick head, and a tool rod. And yeah, we'll just start with that. And here we go. I'm just going to make it all out of bronze for now. It'll be a decent little pick. Bronze is equivalent to iron in terms of its mining ability. But it has a slightly faster mining speed and a slightly better durability. And I'm guessing they're giving you a little bit of a bump up because you're combining 2 metals together to make an alloy. So I'm going to make the pick while the rest of my bronze is melting in there, because I want to make some bigger tools. But first we'll make a bronze pick. Where are you? Pick, there you are. Bronze pick. And the full durability is 454. I can add stuff to it and it has reinforced 1. So it's not a bad little tool to start with. I'll be able to repair this on this table just using bronze ingots. 1 bronze ingot will repair it completely. I could add some modifiers to it. I don't think I'm going to waste it on these tools that I'm making here initially. I'll probably put some modifiers on some better tools. And now I'm up to 28. And that's going to be important because I want to build a hammer. To build a hammer, I need 2 plates, the hammerhead, and a tough tool rod. And I'm going to make this one. Do I want to make it all out of bronze? You know what? For now, let's make the hammer. I want to make it all out of bronze, and I want to make a lumber axe. And for that one, I need the tough tool rod, the binding. Do I need a binding here? I don't need a binding on the hammer. I need a binding and that. Okay. So I need 3 plates. I'm just going to go straight up bronze for these ones, and we'll see what happens. I might need to make some more bronze because these actually take a lot more metal. So maybe I'll see if I can make the lumber axe first, because I'll make 1 plate. Wrong one. Tough rod. You'll be next. Okay. And I need the broad axe head. So like as you can see, these take more materials. So I actually probably am going to need more bronze if I want to make more of these. Hopefully I have enough for the lumber axe. We'll go and see how much bronze I have left over. The head takes a lot. 8. So as you can see, yeah, I am down to 6 ingots. So I won't be able to make the hammer yet. I'm going to have to throw some more. I'm going to have to throw basically some more bronze in there. Copper and tin. But for now, I have a lumber axe. And I want to call it Big Axe. Now this one costs a lot more to repair in terms of ingots when it gets damaged, but it's, you know, full durability is actually pretty good. So if I throw this in here onto the repair function, you can see it has like 25,000 durability compared to my pick, which only had 454. And this is because, you know, it's a bigger axe overall. So it takes more to repair. But what I want to do is I actually want to put where is it? I want to put the auto repair on it, and what it will do is it'll slowly repair itself, and sunlight speeds up the process. So basically by throwing a moss ball on here, I can basically give it auto repair. Another thing I could do with it is I could put a battery on it from IC2 and make it a chargeable weapon, so therefore if I have a charge station I could use power to replace it. And then this one here, basically the flux or the hardened flux leadstone capacitor, you could add to it and basically make it a chargeable one. So I think I will make some of these type of tools a little later, but for right now I had a little bit of moss stone, and I should have went to it, I'll go to it at the end here. So to make the moss for this, basically you need 9 moss stones, and basically someone had found a stronghold, so I went and I mined a little bit of the moss stone over there and basically had enough to make 2 balls of moss. And I'm going to use one on this lumber axe to give it repair. And I don't know if I'll enchant it any further, but now my big axe has repair. So that's cool. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to have to throw some more copper and tin in there because I need to have some more bronze, and I'll be back. Alright, so hopefully I have enough bronze to make the hammer that I want to make. And these tools should, you know, be good for a little while. I'm going to need to make some aluminum tools to mine some of the nether ores, which I definitely will do. Need 2 of these plates. So here we go. As you can see, by smelting some of these ores, I've used up all 8,000 millibuckets. Well, I've used up half just smelting all these ores. So it does, you know, churn through the lava. But it's definitely worth it for early game. You can just bucket in some lava, you only need a little bit of lead, and boom, you're doubling your ores. And as a bonus, you can make some cool tools. I need a tough tool rod. I guess, yeah, I'm waiting for some copper to melt down. This should give me what I need. And then I need to clear out some space up here because I need to protect this smeltery a little bit, not have mobs jumping down on me, so that I can use it at night. But I need to actually start thinking about basically building a nicer base. This little hole in the ground will serve for a little while, but not permanently. Let's see if I 6 ingots. Should only take 3. Yeah, should work. Alright, So plop those back in there, and let's go make the hammer. Did I leave my moss over here? I did. Okay. Alright, so to make the hammer, I just need the plates, the rod, and the axe, and I didn't name it. Oh well, no big deal. And now I'm going to put repair on this one too. And there, I have two big tools now with auto repair, and oops, and we're ready to go. Eat some food here. Let's go out and test the axe, show you what it does. See this nice big tree here? Let's come over here, we'll chop the bottom, and boom. It takes it all out in one swing there. It's a beautiful piece of equipment, especially for clearing this area out. So now I can go along, clear out a bunch of these trees, hopefully. I need some dirt, patch in that hole. I'll replant some of these trees somewhere else. Let's grab some dirt here, plant that hole. So right now I'm just going to run around, clear out some of these trees with my lumber axe.